and welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the loot from about 5 Vanguard heroic strikes. Now I've been running these the past couple days, and I figured I'd break down some loot for you guys. As you guys can see here, this is the loot I got just from completing the strikes. I was popping 3 of coins before every boss and managed to get an exotic engram as well. Unfortunately, I did only get 1 after that 3 of coins nerf. The rates just haven't been as good as they were last week. So these are all the rewards I got from completing the strikes, but we also have the engram drops as well. So let's go to the tower now, and I'm going to break down the loot from the engrams, and then we can head to the Cryptarch and start decrypting. So first off, for the loot I got from the bosses, I did manage to get the Hunter Cloak from killing the Scions. If you guys didn't know, there's actually special gear you can get for every character on almost all the new strikes now. I did get the Solar Flare Mantle, which is pretty great. I can't wait to start playing on my Hunter so I can see what that thing looks like. It's supposed to be pretty awesome. But now we're in the tower, so let's go over some of this gear. So I didn't get any primary weapons. However, I did get an exotic special weapon engram. I did get this pretty sick fusion rifle and a couple more engrams as well. I'm just going to start scrapping down some of this gear that it's just not really worth having. I did get some of this from the engram drops from the bosses and through the strikes as well, so let's just scrap that down so we have room later on to pick up that Postmaster loot. So, not only did we get that legendary cloak, but we did get a legendary boot engram, a couple blues as well. We did get a blue chest piece. It's not really worth having. Just scrapping that down now. We did get 2 more gauntlet engrams, and we also did get 2 legendary helmet engrams. So we did get 3 legendaries and 1 exotic, so let's head to that Cryptarch now and start decrypting this gear. Alright, so as you guys can see, we do have a bunch of engrams to start decrypting. First off, we do have the Glimmer to claim. We did get 1,000 Glimmer from 6 strikes, so that's pretty cool. Now, we did get the blues. I'm just going to decrypt these one at a time so I have a better chance at getting the gear I want. So first off, we do have this 264 gauntlet. That's not really worth it. I'm scrapping that down. We got a 270 gauntlet. Definitely scrapping that as well. On to the next one. We did get a cloak. That is 277. Definitely scrapping that. I have 285 as of right now. Now for the helmets, we did get a 290. That's not bad, but I'm definitely going to be saving that to possibly upgrade some gear later on. Now let's scrap down this 274 that I had. Next up, we've got another helmet. We got a 263. Definitely scrapping that. That's worthless. Next up, we've got another helmet engram. Let's skip that and go for the boots this time. We got 263 boots. Definitely scrapping that. Next up, we have our last blue, the sniper, and we actually got a legendary out of that, so we are up to 4 legendaries now. Now I'm going to scrap this thing down for the legendary marks. I do have a 285 one if I end up wanting to send one later, so definitely just going to scrap that down. Next up, let's start getting into these legendaries. So first off, we've got 1 legendary helmet engram. It's a 273. I'm definitely going to keep it to ascend later on though. I don't really like scrapping down legendaries if I don't need to. We have another helmet engram, which we did get an artifact from, but it's only a 288. I'm going to keep that though until I get a couple more. I only have legendary ones right now, so I should be able to send some of those later on. Next up, we do have another legendary. We have the boot engram, and we did get legendary boots. We did already have a set of these though, so I'll keep them to ascend later on, but really not too great. Now finally, we do have the exotic engram, where we did get the Hereafter sniper, and we finally leveled up our Cryptarch as well, so we do have a couple more blues to decrypt. Now unfortunately, I already had another Hereafter that's 300 damage, so I went ahead and scrapped this down. It's not too bad though, because I did get an exotic shard, so it's not really worthless. That'll get some use sometime later down the road. So let's decrypt the last of these blues that I just got from leveling up my Cryptarch. I did get a cloak. That is a 269, but definitely scrapping that. And we also got another special engram where we got a 285 fusion rifle, and I'm going to be scrapping that down. I do have the Darkblade fusion rifle, so I don't really need this. So let's finally head to the Postmaster now, pick up the last of our loot, and then we can see the total of all the gear we got. So we did get 2 engrams and 2 pieces of gear. Let's go back to that Cryptarch now and just get the last of this decrypted. So first off, let's scrap down these 262 sniper that I picked up, and let's scrap down the boots as well. Check those out real quick. They're only a 275, so I'll definitely scrap those. And finally, we're just left with the engrams, so let's go into those now. We got the cloak, which is a 267, definitely getting rid of that. And we did get an assault rifle. This is actually a 285 auto rifle. That's not too bad. I'll send that with one of my other legendaries right now. Let's see how much this actually increases. 247. And we just went up to a 277, so not too bad. Definitely working on some of those legendaries. We'll get those up eventually. So after all those strikes, let's see how much my light level increased. So I went from about a 290 light, and now with all this new gear that I just picked up, we can probably get that up a little bit. So we do have the 310 black spindle, and we also have this 300 light machine gun that I picked up during one of the strikes. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get any new gear that's actually worth anything, but we did get our light level up to a 263. So Honestly, this was not too bad. This only took me about an hour and a half to run all 5 of these strikes, and we did get 7 syringe coins and 12 multi-light out of this. So if you guys are still looking for some gear and need some more exotics, definitely you should be sure to run this legendary strike playlist. Be sure to use those 3 coins to increase your chances of exotics. But other than that, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in another Destiny video. Peace.